Made you look.
Hey, welcome to The Right Way, where we talk book recommendations, author interviews, and creative writing tips. We have a great spring preview in store for you today, but before I get into it, I sincerely want to apologize if any of you were confused or frustrated by my little practical joke at the start of the episode. Being that today is April Fool's Day, I thought it would be a lot of fun to have a little gag. Now, if you missed the 200th milestone episode featuring my interview with multi-genre author Jonathan Mayberry, you can find that link right up here, or you can find it down in the video description. So like the ad said, there are a couple of different ways to support this channel and be a friend of the show. There are 3 support tiers on Patreon for $1, $3, and $5 a month. Each comes with access to the uncut interviews from the author awareness segments. Like if you went and signed up right now, you'd have early access to the complete, unedited author awareness April interviews, all 4 of them. Of course, if you went for the $3 or $5 tier, you'd get early access to the Creator's Corner writing tip each month. And if you got specifically the $5 tier, you'd get access to behind the scenes content like an audio recording of a short story that I wrote called Emily, about a stranded sailor encountering a bizarre island home of an eldritch god of Lovecraftian lore. But maybe monthly channel support isn't your speed, but you do want to do something that is long-lasting, like getting a shirt or a coffee mug. Well then, check out my store on Teespring, where you can find exactly that, from the Right Way Show merch that I'm wearing right here, or the Push My Buttons collection, or the ladies-specific Goddess collection. Lastly, I'm going to be teaching my 4th writing workshop. I will be at the Hanford branch of the Kings County Library on Saturday, April 22nd, from 11 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. And given that today is April Fool's Day, I thought it would be a lot of fun to learn how to craft funny and comedic scenes in fiction. The class is free, and the only thing that you need to bring is a notepad, a pen or pencil, and your sense of humor. So, since it's the spring preview, I'm not only going to provide you with a list of what to expect through the end of the season, I'm actually going to be sharing with you the lineup for Author Awareness April. So, let's just dive right into this. What's going on? What's going on? The YouTube Video Security Force is interrupting this regularly scheduled content with a message for the masses. We have no sense of humor.
As such, we have taken Mr. Jones to an offshore black site re-education facility so he will learn what it means to be funny. The YTVSF is not to be trifled with.
Look at it, isn't it beautiful?
Yeah, what is it?
It's a trifle. It's got all of these layers. First there's a layer of ladyfingers, then a layer of jam, then custard, which I made from scratch. Then raspberries, more ladyfingers, then beef sauteed with peas and onions, then a little bit more custard, and then bananas, and then I just put some whipped cream on top.
What was the one right before bananas?
The beef? Yeah, that was weird to me too. But then, I thought, well, there's minced meat pie. I mean, that's an English dessert. These people just put very strange things in their food.
It tastes like feet.
With that said, please pay attention to the following. Normally scheduled segments will return with a Star Wars Top 10 list, an interview with Thea Landon, and more world-building writing tips. June will see a special Top 10 list from another special guest, an interview with fantasy author P.L. Stewart, and yet more writing tips. Then the season closes in July with a Top 10 list from Stormy Lewis, more writing tips, and an interview with T.R. Moridi. Now, watch this clip, featuring information about the author's interview for the Season 5 marathon. Garrett will be returned momentarily. He will be reconditioned to align with YouTube's humorless values. He will be better.
Thank you a lot for watching. Please hit like and subscribe and hit the bell for notifications on new videos. You can support the channel on Patreon and the merch store. Those links can be found in the video description at YouTube's will. Make sure that you tune in next week for the first April interview of Season 5 featuring Canadian author E.B. Hunter. All hail YouTube.